Ooh, actually 5 head from Wei. Okay, now I can kind of see what Lee Sin's doing. So what Wei did was he ran mid, pushed the wave, okay? And faked going bot side. So watch his movement. He runs bot side. When the last creep dies and the vision goes away, now they don't see anything. Now he runs back top side. So now Lee Sin might think that Sin's out on Raptors. And then that's why he goes for the mid gank and he's too afraid to do Drake. Because he thinks jungle's on Raptors and he can all in this guy towards top. And he thinks that's why committing here is good. That's probably why he went for that play. Okay, yeah, well that just f***ed the game now. Yeah, so blue start. This is the reason. The reason this is good is because you get red buff for longer, right? Your red buffs, when you get it, stays up for longer rather than when you start it. Lee Sin could do blue, Gromp, red into top play because maybe he thinks the jungle's... No, but he'll see set leashed actually, so it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Okay, bot fighting. Wow. I think Thresh Aphelios wins this lane though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Thresh Aphelios wins this lane. I'm surprised that they went for that. Now they lost 3 sums. Bot lane's really hard to lane, especially when jungle's pathing top. That's really annoying. Ooh, 3 camps top into mid gank. Good setup. Dead. Wow. Really good gank from JJ. Not many teams expect Leash on this side, blue clear into mid gank. Not that many teams expect it. It's very good. I think Carr did it at Worlds against Fnatic, top esports. He did 3 camps here and ganked Nemesis from here. And it worked out. They're gonna dive top with TFTP. Yeah, TFTP. Matching by Ryze. I think they have to back now. Can't dive. Can't dive 2v3. They force Ryze TP. It's actually better for RNG because TF will be 6 anyway. Just means that now Ryze can't match TF ult when they force this play, which is really good. Yeah, Jace winning top as expected. Lee Sin just gave him a lot of vision. Path top side. He has a lot of vision to work with now, this Jace. And the enemy mid has no TP, so Jace can play like a fucking psycho every time Ryze is on the map. Viego should be spotted moving up through river and he can't get lane ganked. So he's pretty much covered from all angles unless Viego does something like this. But that's just like honor Viego if he has a map hack. Lee Sin could try to enter bot like he's doing now, but it's just really hard. Like, I don't know what he's doing here. It's just really, really hard to walk into bot. All he does now is give up information and now they can dive bot. So now he has to cover bot and give up his top camps. Or not give them up, but he can't do them. Will they get here in time? Are they gonna botch the dive? No, it looks pretty free. Yeah, looks pretty fucking free. Wow. This all comes down to Lee Sin showing bot side and getting chunked out. If Lee Sin doesn't show and get chunked, then they can't insta-run bot. Okay, now playing for Herald, EDG. They are pushing bot lane's moving up, and because their mid and jungle went towards top side, the Jace can't push now. You can see he has to back off, so snowball effect through lanes. Aphelios Thresh catches one mid wave, and now pushes, goes back to bot. They need to be careful not to get caught, though. They need to be really careful not to get caught. Okay, well, they're not being careful and they're getting caught. Huge mistake from EDG. Oh my god, massive mistake from EDG. Running back to lane. They know bot side is their weak side because their mid jungle's on Herald, so they can't walk like this. This is so cocky what they're doing. So when you're Aphelios Thresh, you have 2 options now. You either push in this mid wave really hard, and then you run top, and your Herald goes there and set base and catches bot wave. Or you push in this mid wave, and then you take the safe path back to bot. Which is still also really hard, because if Rakan and Lee Sin are good, what they'll do is take this vision and stop you from entering. But still, you should be able to poke your way in. He's still 20 CS down. Game is still in a fine state, though. Game is still in a fine state, even though gold is even. Jace is ahead. Ryze is ahead, still. Bot lane is still ahead, despite the death. And you have Herald, so, like, game is fine, even though it's even. It should be fine. Here's Herald bot. They need to be careful for TP ward behind. Did they sweep behind them? They're just being very careful. Ming has no flash, so maybe killable, but oh no, he gets spotted out. Scout's dead now as well. Yeah, bye-bye. This Jace is absolutely unleashed now. Viego's wasting so much time around bot. I think he's nervous about this bot lane dying because this Aphelios has no sums and they need to pressure bot tower. It makes sense because he can't enter top and his mid 2v2 is losing, so maybe he can play through bot to top side, but yeah, it's not gonna happen, buddy. Bot lane is starting to push because of the death Aphelios had. Like, the lane's a lot more even than it should be now. And now mid jungle is pretty strong, so they can start walking in and contesting bot side vision, which is where EDG's strong point was, remember? No, I think they're still playing top side then, it seems. They just want to get some shadow vision. Here comes TF, has to flash. Okay, but that just gives them a full bot side control now. So now Ryze can fast wish and run bot after seeing TF ult top, and Lee Sin's catching the wave. So their RNG's bot lane has to give up. TF ults top and runs back down to river while Lee Sin is showing on mid wave and Jace on top wave. So just by process of elimination, after Ryze pushed in mid and ran like this, this bot tower is undefendable. Yes, they have double TP, but is it really worth double TPing to this tower when there's going to be 5 people there and Lee Sin is mid? No, it's not. It's absolutely unfightable. Okay, they're going to fight Herald. Second Herald's pretty big for both teams right now because mid tier 1s are up and both teams have a lot of wave clear. Looks like RNG just give it. Their bot wave sucks. Yeah, okay, Jace just pinged on the way. They need to start pushing out bot and hitting this tower. Because you need to start trading. When they have Ryze top pushing, this Jace has to start pressuring because, yeah, you have to trade. Because this Jace needs to get this now. So what they should do in mid is they should start to move down soon. Or they could defend top tier too. They have 2 options. Because they're so far behind because the Herald, it's quite annoying. Unless TF can get that with Q. Oh, please get him with Q before the Herald crashes. Nice. Okay, cool. Top side's fine now, I think. Cool, so it's a trade. The Herald was actually really useless. I don't think they even should have heralded top. It was maybe they were just impatient. They just thought they had to take this top tier 1 ASAP for some reason. When they could have just saved it for mid. Okay, the problem with RNG's comp is it's very dangerous at this time in the game when they're both level 11. It's really dangerous because what can happen is TF can shadow behind mid like this and he can ult top the second someone shows. While bot waves were even state, TF doesn't have to go bot. He can just do this. Look what he's going to do. He's going to stand behind his Jace. The second someone shows on this tower, he's getting ulted and this top tower is dead. So what TF's doing is really, really good. This is why I think RNG's comp is good. Your 1-3-1 is absolutely crazy with TF. Now, eventually, when top tier 1's dead, he'll run back bot and catch the wave. But unless that wave, until the wave is like pushed out, TF can just chill. He has nothing to do on the map. He can just sit behind his Jace. He's around mid in case there's an engage, and he's around top in case someone shows. So as long as bot wave's even, this TF can do whatever he wants. He'll probably just push out this wave in base. Looks like he's pretty much ready. You can see the RNG's game plan the whole game. All you have to do is watch Jace TF. These Jace Varus comps are getting pretty popular. I think they're very strong, or people just not good enough to play against it. I think it's really good, especially when you have like... I think the reason RNG's comp is really, really good is because they have side lanes, but they also have, with these 3 champs, really good poke. They can set up around Drakes first. Look at them holding hands. It's really good what they're doing. They can set up around Drakes first, and they also have really insane... They have 2 options around neutral objectives, right? So let's say a dragon spawned. Jace could make sure he's here, and he can make sure that he's poking them. Or Jace can make sure that he's here, and he's taking your inhibs while you're contesting the Drake. So I think that there's 2 ways to play RNG's comp, and I think that it's a really good comp because of that. I think that their draft is really powerful. And what's EDG's response? You have no engage. You have no poke. You have no sustain. You have losing sides. You have a good team fight though. If you get a fight started, these people will start to murder, you know? But if RNG just don't give them a full-on fight, then I think they're chilling. And if they poke them out before the fight, then they're chilling even harder. Now they're gonna start poking them. If they hit these spells, Drake's up in 5. EDG are on a timer. Start this dragon. And if they were to even just drop midwave and start dragon, then they're losing 2 towers. So they're in a really rough spot. They can't get into this choke, it seems. Oh, there we go. This is what they should do. Okay, well. I think they should just 5-man in that Ryze ult, to be honest. Wow, good of Aphelios ult. You can see the team fights. You know, if RNG go 1 millimeter too deep, they're all gonna die. I think at least 2 people should have gone through this. And they should have instantly gone here. Still, the engage was not the worst. He didn't really have any other targets, did he? And then he's chain CC'd in 1 shot. But even 4v5, they almost win the fight. Aphelios ult, watch the damage it does here right now. Boom. All 1 HP with its Ryze EQ. And then Ming dies, I think. And then, yeah. Insta win fight. You can see in a 5v5, yeah, EDG murdered them. Dead, I think. Oh, he's alive. Oh! Ooh! Nice Jace TP. Oh! Holy shit! Absolute turning kings. What happened here? Diego stun hits Rakan. Thresh hook hits Rakan. Aphelios lanterns over with no flash. Oh, brother. Stun hits Thresh. Varus ult hits him. Varus ult hits Aphelios with no flash, no cleanse, and set. Jace TP comes in. QE. Boom. Wow. Overextend as fuck, huh? Aphelios taking that lantern over the wall with no flash, no cleanse into a Varus ult was a bit disgusting, yeah. Yeah, I think Viper Mako lost this game. They made 2 big mistakes. First huge mistake was taking a really greedy path to bot lane. while they're cross-mapping top. And now this was really int, I think. Yeah, now RNG have Nash with a poke comp. Unplayable. Drake's dead. Now they can just base. Yeah. Now they're 7k up. Okay, we got a team fight through top. They have to engage, it looks like. Yeah, they're doing the Rise ult again. Ooh. Need to see it. He tries to flash ult Xiaohu. Xiaohu flashed out of range, but he also gets charmed. So he can't ult Gala. Jesus. Okay, that's it, GG. Ooh, okay, so they pushed in the third wave. So Nautilus now runs towards mid after... What the fuck, man? He bought Execution as first item. So then he just goes with Wei on same timing after Crab and ganks mid together? Wow. RNG are built different, huh? RNG are built different. Cheat your third wave, know you're in time for jungle, gank mid together, get a kill. And then Varus, I mean, he'll be zoned away from bot wave. He can't really re-enter, but he shouldn't lose too much. Nautilus is gonna sprint back down. How much did he lose? Like 4 or 5 creeps? Maybe a bit more. Okay, now 3v3 top side. And this Sylas is running it. Sylas is running it. Oh my god. I can't see how midwave is, but I don't think it's good for Orianna. Okay, now Ming is back in lane bot. And they have Executioners, so the Taric healing is reduced. See, I don't know if Executioners is a good item on Varus, because you have your E, right? You can just drop your E on them as you're all-inning. Yeah, I don't know. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that you have your E, don't you? So it's fine. Looks like they're slow pushing bot wave now, because Kalista, you can see they're slow pushing bot wave, because Kalista, look at her. She jumped now, jump now, jump now, jump now, jump now. So you can see that now she's starting to push the wave, but it's already slow pushing because earlier on she wasn't jumping. I'd love to see bot wave now because I think she's just hitting it. But it's really bad now because their jungler went top. This could be terrible. Oh, Wei's movement is crazy good. Okay, they got away with that. Now their wave is fucked even harder. So Kalista was fast pushing a slow push, which is... I mean, if you want to push the wave and crash and base, it makes sense. But if your jungler's top, then you're never going to crash the wave, and this is going to happen. When your wave is bigger than the enemy team, and you try to push it out fast so that you can base, it's fine. But your jungler's not around, it means that the Yordles get ganked and it'll freeze, so... Okay, RNG are taking red buff because they know there's a split map. Because their jungle's on Herald, and I think that the jungle got spotted on this ward. So they can afford to just walk into bot side. Now Varus Naut should be zoned off this wave. Either you're taking Drake right now, or you're zoning them off bot wave. You're doing one of these two things. Holy shit, it's lost. What is this Lee Sin doing? Is it worth it? Huh? Oh my god, he's griefing, man. Oh, he's griefing. You only have 2 plays there. Ganking mid is definitely not one of them. I mean, you're losing the play no matter what, because Xin Zhao's taking your whole topside camps. Xin Zhao gives blue and is spotted on a ward, okay? Now he's spotted on the pink running the Herald, and he has top push and mid push, okay? So, it's obvious to Lee Sin now that they're on Herald, okay? It's obvious. So now, Lee Sin knows that Xin Zhao's on Herald. He knows they have top push, he knows they have mid push. So, okay, it sucks, right? The game is really hard because no matter what, they're going to start hitting their towers because their jungler's top. And they know that Lee Sin's not top. They know he's bot side because Sylas just got blue. So they can play like monkeys, you know? They can just push in, do what the fuck they want. What Varus Nautilus are doing here is because they know they're not even able to lane bot. They thought they'd take their red buff away. Because they know that if Lee Sin does Drake and comes here, then it's gone, right? Because they know their jungler's not going to be there. Smart decision by Lee Sin to take red. Respectable, you know? Respectable. But now as Lee Sin, you have 2 plays. Play number 1. As soon as you see Xin Zhao push his midwave and go back top, which he will do in a sec now. Ooh, actually 5 head from Wei. Okay, now I can kind of see what Lee Sin's doing. So what Wei did was he ran mid, pushed the wave, okay, and faked going bot side. So watch his movement. He runs bot side. When the last creep dies and the vision goes away, now they don't see anything. Now he runs back top side. So now Lee Sin might think that Xin Zhao's on Raptors bot side. And then that's why he goes for the mid gank, and he's too afraid to do Drake. Because he thinks jungle's on Raptors, and he can all-in this guy towards top. And he thinks that's why committing here is good. That's probably why he went for that play. That just fucked the game. This Xin Zhao has absolutely debated him. Look at the pings, okay? If I pause it here, look, red ping here. So if I'm a jungler right now, I think Xin Zhao is Wing his Raptors like this, and he's Eing over the wall. Okay, that's what I would expect if I have this vision. Which, yeah, that's what we already do. And that's why he doesn't show running like this. That's what he would think. But that's why he thinks ganking mid is a good idea. Because he's going to do Raptors and then run down to Krugs. They don't have vision for that. They only have vision here. So Wei instead fakes going bot side and takes his red buff. And then that's why he thinks overcommitting for mid play is good. Because he thinks Xin Zhao's pathing down. And he's out of it now, this Lee Sin. He lost his whole top camps. Didn't take away enemy jungle's bot side apart from red buff. And he's a level down. Lost Herald. Didn't take Drake. So, yeah. What happens top? Did Gwen just get Dove? Yeah, she just gets 2-man Dove. They TP in, jungle arrives. They didn't use Herald. You can see it. He Q'd the Krugs. He Q1, Q2'd the Krugs. And then when he gets to top, he flash EQs on Q3. So his next auto attack is a knock-up. And then he can land his W ult one shot. So nice play by Xin Zhao there. The dive. Because otherwise she could dash away after the knock-up and dodge the W. Okay, now ADG starting Drake. Yeah, bot lane's around. Gwen has TP now. Mid's contested. Now it makes more sense. But an 11-minute Drake is really... Yeah, it's kind of useless. The second Xin Zhao sees the Drake die, he's probably just going to run top and Herald. Yeah, this is fine, but like now you're going to lose your top tower. Yeah, he's going to sprint there and press Herald. Yeah, and your Gwen's going to get Dove again. Yeah, she's dead, I think. Yeah. So it's not really worth it to do that, Drake. You give away too much information. You can see Lee Sin realizes the second he did this. Like, he did this. Just, there's two things I want to highlight here. First one is, look at Lee Sin. He's realizing, like, oh shit. Why the fuck did I do this, Drake? I'm coming, Flandre! Oh, fuck. Now they realize, oh, fuck. He realizes, oh, fuck. And now they realize they've got no play on the map. Second thing is smart play again by Wei. What he does is he pops Herald. And then he walks up to the tower. And he autos it to Q. So he has Q1. And then he commits on Grain, right? So it's auto E, auto Q, and it's knock up. So walk around on a pink. He's sussing something out though, because he's pinging that Sylas is not on me. So you might wonder, how the fuck does he know they're there? Well, he has no vision here actually at all. A question in his brain, and he's asking himself, why is Sylas not on midwave? And you'll see him ping midwave right now. You see he's pinging midwave. He's like, where the fuck is this Sylas? And he saw him run through mid with Lee Sin. So he knows they're around here somewhere. Dude, Xiaohu is so unleashed, actually. Like, with his items, he can just right-click top tower and take it. Jesus. This Mundo is gonna one-shot towers. Oh my god, plus 600. This Mundo can push into tier 3 top at minute 13. He can push into tier 3 top before the second Herald. Like, what? He could TP bot right now as well. You need to be careful, this bot lane. Mundo can now just push into top lane and literally just run mid. And look at this. Now you're losing your mid tower as well. Gwen's gonna try to keep up, but eventually Mundo can just keep pushing top wave, moving back mid. Pushing top wave, moving back mid, and I think that's what you'll see him do. Just runs top, doesn't give a fuck, he can't die. The only CC that these two have is a kick combined. So his passive is gonna stop everything. And now EDG are trying to cross map a bot tower because they know Xin Zhao's top and taking his red on Herald. So they'll probably get bot tower, which is great, but it's not the first tower of the game. So now they can Herald mid when Mundo's around. Okay, they don't even need to use Herald. They could Herald tier 2 if they want though. Okay, so smart play from RNG. They take mid tier 1 and then they realize that no one can get the top in time because Gwen's TPing. Then they ask themselves probably, is it worth for one of us to TP top? And I think there's a bit of miscommunication here where Mundo's mid and Orianna's running down to bot. But eventually they realize, like, let's not do Drake. Let's trade towers first. And I think they could just push in mid and now commit for tier 2 actually. Let's see if they do it. I think they should just full commit for tier 2 because Gwen has no TP now. And then go to Drake. So cross map first and then take Drake. No, they don't do it because Varus is mid, I guess. Okay, well the idea was there. The idea was smart. So what pro teams normally say is like, when you have a tempo advantage, okay? And this is the definition of a tempo advantage, okay? Now, why is there a tempo advantage? Well, a couple of reasons. One, you have Herald, so you're taking the tower faster. Two, you have mid push, so you have more numbers on the tower, right? So you have tempo on the map, okay? So when you have tempo on the map, Dragon, or let's say in this case, yeah, Dragon or Herald, if you're playing on that side of the map, so let's say they were pushing in top, Herald would be on that side, pushing in bot, Dragon's on that side, the neutral objective becomes an exit objective, okay? So you're setting up for a Dragon, the enemy team drops tempo, and they go to the other side of the map to try and trade, and then all of a sudden this is now no longer an objective. Why? Because the Dragon is free. Dragon's free. If we do Dragon and lose top tier 1, why? The Dragon's free. They TP top and Lee Sin's top. So this is absolutely free. I can do it whenever I want. I can do it in the next minute if I want. So what's the point of EDG doing Dragon right now? There is no point. They just saw Lee Sin run top. They saw Gwen TP top. So this is 100% free for the rest of the game. Or for like the rest of the minute. So let's push in mid. Let's hit their tier 2. Let's push in bot. Let's herald bot. Let's play on 2 lanes. Let's fuck them up a bit. And then Dragon becomes the exit objective. Once we've made our play and cross-map traded towers, then we'll take Drake, right? The reason they don't commit, which I think they can easily commit to this because Lee Sin's top and they know it, and there's only 3 members of EDG here. I think the reason they don't commit is because RNG is just late. I think mistake from RNG. I mean, Varus catching mid is fine, but Nautilus should not be running mid. Nautilus should already be here, and you can see by Ming's movement that he realized he made some mistake. So watch Ming's movement, okay? He runs here, he knows he should be here, but then he runs back to mid now, watch. And now, as soon as he runs back to mid, he realizes, wait, why am I running mid? Then he runs back to bot and tries to get there as quick as possible. Then he realizes, the Herald's dead. Yeah, fuck it, we're out of here. If Ming was here with his team, where he should be, because he was here a second ago, and he walked up and threatens the hook, 4v3, then EDG would not be playing here, right? They'd be playing way further back. This tower would die and then they'd base. So I think that Ming actually made a mistake here, and RNG could have gotten way more on this cross map. This pink wall has been there since like minute 5. Jesus. And I think so many members of RNG have walked past it. Okay, now they're playing mid to bot. Really good. The only risk you have here is losing top tier 2, but I think 5 manning bot. This should be exactly what happens. This is exactly what should happen when they have Herald. Now I know Gala's here, but ignore Gala. He doesn't even do anything in this play. What Ming should do is, if there's 3 people here, just threaten the hook. Walk up, throw a hook, make them scared, make them dash away, and then the tower is free. Right? In this case, they only had 2 minions and they managed to get it. If they had an actual fucking Herald, this tower would die. So, yeah, EDG dropped the ball a bit there. Then they have to commit another TP to defend top tier 2, which is good. They should do this. Just, if they did it properly with the Herald, they wouldn't have to use their second TP. And the reason it's bad to use second TP is now Mundo's used TP, and so has Orianna. So it means pushing bot just gets a little more complicated, because they have TP advantage. That means EDG have to be really careful when Mundo's bot pushing waves. Sylas can TP behind mid, and it's a 5v4 instantly, isn't it? So, very basic, but it's something they have to make sure they're aware of. So, rule of thumb is when the objective is around a minute till spawn, you should already be in base to contest it. That's kind of the rule of thumb. Anyone basing like 40 seconds for the objective spawning is slightly reported. Anyone basing 30 seconds for the objective spawns is completely banned from the game. Because then by the time you get there, you have no vision, so... Testing topside vision. Mundo has TP up now, so they're in a much easier position. They don't have to overgroup anymore. They can just oink around topside. Mundo can push bot to tier 3. RNG have good poke, because they have Varus, of course. And EDG is quite short range, so that always helps. So it's in a bit of a lull state, the game. RNG don't really want to start Nash, because their Nash is really slow. They have like Orianna, poke, Varus, so yeah, your Nash is pretty fucking slow. If they have like a Zero Furios, obviously they can just one-shot it. But it's a flip. Their only objective on the map right now is Nash or tier 2 mid. Okay, now they're starting up Nash. They're 2-manning it. Because EDG used all their wards bot side and then based. So they thought they had a window here. It's just gone, isn't it? Wow. No shot. Yeah, they get it. Lee Sin's oinking around bot side and he got spotted on a ward. So the reason RNG could pull the trigger here is because EDG completely griefed it. So what EDG wanted to do, EDG's play was let's walk bot side together, put some wards or whatever, then base, replenish the wards, and Drake's up in 1 minute 10 seconds, okay? So they have time. They have time, but then RNG thought like, okay, we have top pushed in, mid push is gone, and this Taric just used all his wards bot side. He puts ward here, and he's basing. Okay, well they have no wards. You want to just go Nash, top wave Sylas is there, they're all in base, because they just showed bot side. Yeah, we probably have around 10 to 15 seconds. So they rush it. And they're question mark pinging, are they on Nash? And then this Lee Sin is in a freak of freaks. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he was trying to get some mega position to flank in a dragon fight. To get a kick. But yeah. Free Nash. Yeah, I think that's exactly what he was doing. He was trying to walk into their jungle to get even deeper vision for this Drake. And get a really good flank position. That's exactly what he's doing now. But they just lost Baron for it. RNG could just give this up and just push mid. They're in tempo heaven right now. EDG have to fight their way back if Xiaohu stands here. Oh my god, it's tempo heaven. They have to run all the way around like this. Okay, Scout's just rage engaging, I guess. Okay. It worked. It worked. Did it work? It didn't work. Nice try. NT. I think someone should TP on bot wave. Maybe Mundo? TP bot wave? It's too late. Bot wave's dead now. At least they have a top wave. Top inhib dies. Perfect. Okay, EDG have to engage. Oh my god, look at that Orianna damage. Yeah, they're just getting wiped. Yeah, I mean, they're 10k gold up, so. 10k gold up. GG. What a great game. What a great game.